Hey everybody, Polarize123 here. I just want to make a quick video to show you something interesting that I found out recently and that I wanted to try out for myself. So I saw a video recently that was talking about Mona and how her, popularity and importance kind of dropped off as soon as some of the other areas started coming out, mostly like, like Sumeru and Inazuma and stuff. And how, with the release of some of these Fontaine characters and even maybe some of these Natlan characters coming up, that her importance, maybe even in the meta, might be coming back, right? So they kind of talked about how she might be a really good attack buffer, kind of similar to Bennett, especially for like a Vaporize team. So I wanted to see how that worked for myself because I had gotten a Mona, and as you can see here, she's a C1. I got her on I think 2 failed 50-50, so yay me. I'm going to look at her talents here because I want to show you kind of what we're talking about. So we're going to build her as a burst, a support burst mainly, and the reason is because if you look at her skill down here, they talk about the Omen. After she applies the burst, it applies an Omen, which gives a damage bonus, right? That's the important part, the damage bonus. And if you look at the skill attributes, I'm only at level 5 here, but if you look at the skill attributes, that gives a 50% damage bonus. So if you use her in a team, like say with Arlecchino, who has a very large initial attack, especially when you do that first charge attack after you've already marked people with your Bond of Life, that should be a significant attack boost. Now, here it gets better, right? Because not only that, you also have the fact that you have the weapon that we're choosing to use for her is the Thrilling Tales of the Dragon Slayer. And why do we do that? Because as soon as we switch off of Mona, we get a 48% attack increase, which is then also going to go directly to Arlecchino. But wait, there's more! Artifacts. Typically you run her with like a Noblesse Oblige, but in the team that we're using, with Bennett, he already has a Noblesse Oblige. You cannot double stack the attack buff that you get from Noblesse. However, if you have a 4-piece Tenacity set, you get the 20% HP bonus, which doesn't do much for her, but what you do get is, as long as you use her skill before you use her burst, or either or, I don't think it really matters, but as long as you use your skill, you also get an increased attack bonus for all nearby party members by 20%. So now we're talking 50% for the burst, 20% for the artifact set, and a 48% attack buff for the weapon that she's using. And that talent isn't even leveled all the way. If we go back and look at it, if we level this up, I think it goes all the way up to in the 60s. So that's some huge potential. So what we're going to see here is, in a second, I'm going to take this Arlecchino Vaporize team with Arlecchino, Elan, Bennett, and Mona, and take her to both Raiden Shogun Trance domain and see how it goes there, and also into the new Natlan Mountain King of the Mountain boss that's in the Spiral Abyss, and show you what the fights look like for that. So here we go. Boo!
Late strike dead. Here comes the catch. Busted. Gotcha. Teamwork is dreamwork. Decided by destiny. Shadows. Weak.
Oh, that was 18 seconds.
Oh wait.
Holy cow. Own it anyway.
Transfixed. Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. I'm going in. Let's light it up. Let me scribe. Fate is upon you. Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
Wow.